Today I thought we'd do a walk cycle based on Preston Blair's book of animation. And this is that redone edition, but the same page is in the older editions. And we're going to look at this sequence of drawings here to do a walk cycle. So I've numbered these. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what's missing are the in-betweens between this and this, which would be 9 and 10. Notice this drawing is just like this drawing, but reversed. And to get to this drawing, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 in-betweens, which means you need 4 in-betweens to go from this back into this one. So here's the first 2. The second 2 would be just like this, but reversed. So let's set it up. Usually what I do is I do the 2 stride drawings where the legs are the furthest apart from each other and the arms are furthest out. And then do the in-between drawings for one side and then the other side. By side, I mean this side of the drawing has the arms swinging up and down, and the leg coming from back here, pushing off and coming out to make the stride. So like I said, he's got 4 in-betweens between these. Sometimes people do 3 in-betweens between these. Sometimes they do 5. He's chosen 4. So let's see what we can do. And we'll keep these drawings and numbers in mind as we do it. Something he doesn't tell you is to set this up on an exposure sheet. And what you would do is you would have your first drawing here in the first frame, and then your next drawing here, and 6 is the stride drawing, so that would go here. Then everything else repeats the same up there. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then drawing 11 would be the same as 1. So that would be here. So our extremes are 1 and 6 and 1. So like I said, he's doing 4 in between. So let's work with that and set that up on our drawings. This, of course, would repeat again. So let's set up our first drawing. This is the bottom of the frame. So let's say that here would be our ground. The character's walking. And you can do one drawing here just to show you the size of your character. And let's say here's his head. And we'll have him leaned forward just a little bit. And then his legs out. And this one back. This leg is the one near us. This one is the far leg. With the perspective, it means that the near leg is on this line and the far leg is on this line. To keep everything in mind that you want to do, you could go over it with a red pencil for the far leg like this. And then you can shade it in, and that'll help you keep everything straight as to how the action works. Now, as we walk, the left leg is back, which means the right arm is back, like this. And then the far arm on the other side is out like that. And you can do that, go over with a red pencil, and that'll help you keep it straight as to what's what. So there's our first drawing, and that's drawing 1. I should put that in the frame, shouldn't I? 1. And now we want to do the drawing that's the opposite side, which looks just like this, but there is a difference as to where the leg is. So if this leg here, the near leg will be on this ground plane, and it would come up here, and then the far leg, just like the near leg, but it's on a different ground. And you can go over that in red just to help you keep everything straight. So now the far arm is back. The near arm goes out with the leg that's on the other side. Should it go there? No, it should come down a little bit. It should come down here. And then just to keep it straight, you can go over it lightly with your eraser. If you want, you can go over it with your slightly darker blue pencil even. Put a clean sheet down. And now this drawing can be drawing, can be drawing 3. Or 4. When I'm doing the walk, usually my drawing 4 would be the height, the point where the head is the highest, the body is the highest. And the leg is passing. So there's our near leg. And depending on what you want, you can keep the foot flat, or you could have it a little bit elevated. And the arm swings forward. You can figure out the arc of the arm like that. And the other arm is going back, and that can be here. So what you would do is you put that far arm in red and the far leg in red. And like I said, that helps you keep track of what you need to do. Now, this drawing here is drawing 6. So this drawing here is 4. And when you put these down, you see the you see that? See how his foot goes back and his arms swing? And then they continue moving. next drawing, that was 4. So the next drawing we want to do is 9. And 9 looks a lot like 4. That one. Now usually what people do is you take all the drawings up and you put your extreme, which is 6, here, and you put your other extreme that you're going to, number 1, on top of that, and then you put this sheet down, and that'll be 9, and now you're working from drawing 6 back into drawing 1. So what we're doing is making this leg now go back and this one swinging forward. And again, the head is higher on this. This is called the passing drawing. And the body is higher. And our far leg is going to be flat on the ground here. And the near leg is swinging forward. And then the arms are swinging back, so that one's swinging back there to here, and it's going to come down like this to swing back there. And that's what we see for the arm. And then the other arm is going to swing up, so it's going to be here. And what you do is you do that in red. Helps you keep it straight, and then you color this in red here to help you keep that straight. Keep your drawings numbered. This is number 9. And then you check to see if it's working. So you got 6, and then 9, and then 1. And you check the action by rolling the drawings. See how my fingers hold, 2 fingers hold that drawing, and my thumb and forefinger hold this drawing, and you roll them like that to that. And you see the difference there? You see his foot is coming back, and his arms are swinging in the opposite direction of his legs. So now that I've started you off, you can do the in-betweens to go in between drawing 1, which is this drawing here, and drawing 4, and you need drawings 2 and 3 to go in between there. And they should probably be, that's 4, you make your chart like this and put a 1 here. They should probably be in thirds, so 1/3 the distance for each one, 2 and 3. So there's our short lesson on walks, and next one we will do the in-betweens to make this walk come to life. So until next time, keep drawing.